Hello Gemini, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm back. I'm here to do your general reading for the month of July. I'm back, I'm excited, and I can't wait to get you going. I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for all of the love that you've given me, for your support, your likes, subscribe, shares, for placing orders for your personal readings through me, and I appreciate you. Gemini, before we get started, just to let you know that my 25% offer, my 25% special is still running through the summer. So for those of you who need some help with marketing material, I am a copywriter, just as I've stated before, and I write marketing material for websites, social media campaigns, emails, and things of that nature, newsletters. So if you need some help with that, give me a shout. Send me a message at tarotbysummer@gmail.com and tell me a little bit about yourself in the email. Share some information with me, maybe a website that you may need some marketing help with, okay? And let's go ahead and get you started. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, lay the foundation of your spread just to get your energy flowing and to better connect with you. And of course I will be building upon the reading, the cards as well. I also pulled an additional card from my spirit animal, my animal spirit deck that I've been working for quite some time, a couple of months now, and I really like it. I like the way it flows into my readings with tarot and my oracle cards. So it's really intuitive. It helps me a lot, and I hope you like it. So we're going to continue this if you like it. Gemini, I'm going to start with a card on the bottom of the deck, and you have the Three of Wands in the upright position. The Three of Wands in the upright position. Can you see that? Beautiful, beautiful card. Gemini, this gives me the overall energy for the month. And you are at a point in your life where you started something, you started building something, you started doing something, and you're waiting for the results of that to come in. You're waiting to see some results from something that you started. Not only that, not only are you waiting for your ships to come in and get your results, you are also feeling very good about yourself. You're feeling very sensual, very, sexual. You're feeling alive. You're feeling like you've been born again. It's like rebirth, like emerging from what you used to be, or emerging from what you shedded. Maybe going back to your old self, feeling like your old self again, or coming into your new self. Discovering yourself. It's like self-discovery here. You're ready. You're at the docks. In a traditional tarot deck, you will be standing at the docks waiting for your ship to come in, for the results that you get, waiting on results to come back from something that you've done. But here it's like you're sitting in a desert or something, someplace. There's like lotus flowers growing through the rubble here, through the dirt. And it's a sign of rebirth. It's a sign of growth. It's a sign of emerging from hardship. Usually the lotus flower comes in through hardship. It grows through something, through some difficult times, turbulent waters or land. And this is what you're doing. This is a good energy. I like it. You're growing while you're waiting, and this is God. I love this. You're connected to spirit. You're connected to the sun. And this is summertime, so you're like basking under the sun here. And I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it. A very sexy, empowering image here. Energy. Nice. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's see where this goes. Gemini, I was about to say Aries. Gemini. Gemini, in the near past, you have the Ace of Cups in the upright position. Ace of Cups in the upright position. Here, right here, in the you position, this is you. This is where you are right now, how you're feeling, and what you're thinking about your current situation, which is right here. You have the King of Swords in the upright position, and this is your energy. Air sign energy, you know. Right here in this situation, you have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups came out in sort of an awkward position. It came in sideways, pointing toward the future. And the Ten of Cups in the situation is about you feeling happy. You're having total fulfillment of happiness, because here you started something, and I feel like it's related to love, something that brought you happiness. You may have gotten an offer from, in love in the recent past. And it's making you feel good. It's making you feel optimistic about where the relationship is headed. Maybe you're not totally here yet, but then there's promise coming in, okay, as to where it's going. And you feel like it could be going someplace, in a good, healthy place for you. And you're looking forward to the future and building this and bringing all of it to fruition. So you might be close to the 10, but not quite there yet. You might be, somewhere close by, and you just, you're growing and developing this. Feeling real optimistic. But over here, you're coming in as yourself. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about the logic. You're trying to use rhyme and reason within this situation, because this is emotional. This is water sign energy. You may be with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you may be in your head thinking about this a lot. Oh, I wonder where this is going toward the future. Is there going to be longevity in the way I feel right now? I went from Ace of Cups all the way to Ten of Cups. It's not in the upright position or in the reverse position. So there's for me, there's gray in between. Okay? And that's how I see it. But since it's pointed toward the future, you want to know, where is this thing going? I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to be disappointed. So I feel like there's a little bit of pessimism coming in here for you. You kind of got your guard up a little bit, thinking a lot, wanting to be logical. You want to make logical decisions. Okay. This energy is not quite yours and what you're used to. It's very watery, water sign energy, emotions. So you're caught up between your head and your emotions. So you're trying to balance this out and trying to go with the flow with it. But you're being yourself at the same time. You want truth in this. You may even want to say something. You may even want to speak this truth. Some of you want to make this offer to someone over here. You want to say this to this person. I'm really into you. We got started here in the past. I want to take this further. You may want to say this to this person, and you're thinking about it. How do I say this? How do I approach this? This is what I'm feeling. I don't want to make any mistakes. I want to make the right decisions. But my ship is coming in, or my ship has come in, and I want to progress further with this. But let me be a little cautious. Now, here, the card that's covering this, and I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've been reading out all of the cards first, but I just got so excited here, Gemini. I feel like an energy of excitement here, so I just kind of stopped right here and forgot about the rest of them. But it's okay. It's all right. I'm excited. You're excited. I can feel it. Wow. It's like a rush. Hold on a second. Let me bring this down a notch. Okay. All right, Gemini. This card that covers the Ten of Cups. This is a challenge. It's in a challenging position. It can either hurt the situation, it can hurt you in some way, or help you in some way. And you have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. Queen of Pentacles in the upright position is covering the Ten of Cups in the future position. So it looks like this to me. This is what it looks like to me. Okay. This Queen of Cups covering the Ten of Cups could be challenging if the Queen of, did I say Queen of Cups? I meant Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. If it could hurt this Ten of Cups if the Queen of Pentacles, either you or the other person, is being too practical and not necessarily going with the flow of love energy and the emotions. You're trying to add too much practicality. It might be a little too premature, because this is a beginning. This is like the recent past. So you might not be going with the flow enough, if that makes sense, because the potential is here. But I feel like this is the other person, pardon me, because you're coming in as the King of Swords, and this is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. Might not necessarily be that person, one of those people, but they could just have the energy of that person. This is a woman, or it could be a man too. If they're kind of not going with the flow, not just letting it happen naturally, although the energy is strong, the chemistry is strong between the two of you. And it could be putting a damper on things. It could stop the flow of progression if this person is just thinking too much about the monetary things, or just being too practical, because this is earth sign energy. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very focused on building and maintaining things of monetary value, family, money, resources, land, business. So this person, your mate or your spouse, for some of you, you might be newly married. This might be the spouse. It just, can't really get with the flow of it. It might be putting a damper on it. Kind of serious, stern. You're being practical in your head. He or she may be thinking about the money aspect of it too much. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna live? How many times are we gonna go on vacation per year? Where are the kids gonna go to school? What neighborhood are we gonna live in? Which house are we gonna buy? Yeah, I saw a couple of houses and I'm not really happy. I'm not really satisfied with one. We may need to keep looking. I'm hearing this from somebody. I don't know why I'm getting this. I'm not really, I'm not really too cracked up about the houses we saw. Who is this? that I'm connecting with right now. I'm hearing I'm not really happy with the houses that I saw. Let's keep looking. I'm not really pleased with it. And they're okay, but they're not really for me. I want to keep looking. It's not worth the value. The prices that they're asking for is not worth the value. Who the hell is this I'm connecting with? Oh gosh, okay. Sounds really personal. No, I'm not happy. It's not worth it. The neighborhood is not worth what their asking price for those houses. Let's keep looking. This area is not worth it. Okay. All right, that's a message for somebody. Okay. So that can be a challenge. Maybe some of you are buying a house and setting up for your future happiness, your future family, because the Ten of Cups is family. Completion of happiness, total happiness, family, community, property, all those things. But she may be getting in away with it by not going with the flow. Okay. This can help. The Queen of Pentacles, and that was a message for somebody about that house. It's interesting, okay? For some of you, the Queen of Pentacles can help if you are newly married, or the two of you really, you're getting together, you're starting a relationship, because this is recent. You're starting a relationship, and you need to talk about these things. You need to talk, get your communication out, be logical. And the Queen of Pentacles, your spouse or your mate may need to come in, with his or her resources in this discussion, and she comes up with some really good ideas about which way it's going to go, how, to purchase. I'm getting back to this house again. To purchase land, to purchase property for the family. Some of you are married already and you have family, and you want to buy a house. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles could be helpful if she's resourceful and gives really good ideas, and you two talk about it. But it looks good. Yeah, okay. All right. Now in the near future, you have the Tower card in the upright position. Tower card in the upright position. And in the total outcome, you have the Judgment card in the upright position. Tower card is going to be, this is a shake-up moment where a solid foundation falls apart. And it falls apart, it comes in sudden because the ground wasn't stable with something that you were building. The ground wasn't stable. And for some of you, this does have to do with real estate. For some of you, this is about real estate. This is about property. This is about discussion of property. I'm picking up real estate. I'm picking up real estate. For some of you, this is about a relationship. And for some of you, this is about property, real estate. Okay. It could be working in real estate. You could be purchasing property. in the process of maybe even selling property. I'm picking this up. And your spouse or your partner, if this is a business partner or a spouse, you need to talk about it, or you're in negotiation. You're talking about what to do about some property. Because there's uncertainty about the market, about which way it's going to go, about the neighborhood. Why do I keep going back to this? Jesus. Okay. This is very specific, and this is supposed to be a general reading. But I feel like this deal is going to fall through. I feel like this deal is going to fall through because it's not supposed to go any further. This deal is going to fall through. And I feel like something better is going to come. There's going to be a final decision that goes in your favor. And this is what I feel like. It's going to be like a final decision, like a judgment over the situation of a property sale. Property sale. Okay. For some of you, new love came in the past. You've got a decision to make. Do you stay with your with your family, with your happy family, or do you go? Do you leave? Do you stay? This might be your wife or husband, Queen of Pentacles. Do you stay and keep the family together? Or do you leave because something new came in? So you're like stuck in limbo right here on what to do with this, with the situation with the Queen of Pentacles. But then you have a Tower moment in the near future where, because you took too long to take an action and to make a decision, maybe you took too long, or you're taking too long, and the universe is watching, the all-seeing eye is watching, God is watching, the ancestors, angels, your spirit guides are watching and saying, okay, dude, you're taking too long. It's time to shake this up a bit, because something new is coming. Something has to change. Something has to come. This new thing that started back here, maybe this is something that's good and it's supposed to come through. And then the Tower says, dude, this is trying to come in. We offered you something good from the universe, and you're taking too long to do this thing over here, to handle your business. You're taking too long. Now the Tower is coming in to shake it up. There's a Tower moment coming. And then there's going to be a final judgment after the Tower. Okay. And over here, you feel good. I mean, there's good energy here. You feeling good about something? Let's look a little further into the situation. Let's go right over to the Tower. Spirit, can you tell us why the Tower is here? I have the feeling that the Tower will tell us more about the rest of it. The Tower card. God, there's like a million cards. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna go with these. Okay, here we go. 4 cards for the Tower. Okay. The Hermit. Yep, the Tower card is coming in because you went inside, Gemini. Either you or your partner or someone that you're, you know, whether it's work related or however it's related, family related. Somebody took too long to, and it could be this Queen of Pentacles, because this is the Hermit in the upright position. This is the Hermit card. This is Virgo. Queen of Pentacles right next to the Queen of Pentacles. You may be with the Virgo. Either you or the Virgo is taking too long to make a decision. You being introspective, going within too much, okay, staying in there, and not, you know, not deciding, taking too much, spending too much time on the inside, being introspective. So then the Tower comes in and kind of shakes it up a bit. Now here you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse position, the Hierophant in the reverse position, and the Lover's card in the reverse position. So there's an ending of a relationship here. An ending of a relationship. One of you is letting your defenses down. One of you doesn't want to fight anymore. Letting your wands fall. You're letting your guard down. You're letting your barriers down. You don't want to fight anymore. You want to go ahead, go with the flow of the ending. Even the separation of the property here, because the Ten of Cups, and this is for some of you, this is not for all of you. It's in the middle position, so there may be like negotiation. Maybe that's what I was hearing, the negotiation of property, of a sale. We're back to the property again. This could be what this is about, and there's like falling out between the two of you. You get in arguments. You're at a, you know, disagreement. What do we do? You know, it's just, it could be, you know, money matters. Trying to divide it. Hierophant in the reverse position in this particular card, especially next to the Lovers. This is divorce, relationship ending. Someone is no longer in love. It's ending. You want to come out of conflict. You want to come out of the battle. You know, for some of you, the Tower causes you to go in and be introspective and look at, you know, what's going on with you, what part you played in the situation, where you stand in the situation. And you decide here, from this point on, one of you decides, okay, this Tower came in, I got introspective. This is what I need to do moving forward. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. So you're trying to decide what to do over here. Because love came in. Something new came in. And you may have, I feel like you were already on the brink of, some of you were on the brink of ending things or going through some situations. You're already in the process. I feel like some of you are already in the process because you're waiting for your ships to come in. There's some of you, you know, the Queen of The Queen of Pentacles could be very money motivated. He or she could be very money motivated, and you have love on your mind. And the Queen of Pentacles might be more concerned about the money aspect, monetary things. And that might not be where you are at this point in your life. You want, some of you want love. And not necessarily the image of what love and happiness is supposed to be in a relationship, but you want the real thing. And this is how you're feeling over here. You want the real thing. Some of you, this is what you set up, this is what you built. But it doesn't feel real to you. It's not real. Some of you want more than money and property, and talking about houses and property and selling and buying and the future growth, and you want love. You want to be held. You want to be cuddled. You don't want to just, you want some excitement. You want some excitement, rejuvenation. Over here you have the Ace of Swords. Look at this. Yep, there was some fighting back here. Look at this, Seven of Wands. Standing your ground. Maybe you were standing your ground. The other person was standing their ground. But over here, somebody's letting it go. It went from Seven of Wands to Nine of Wands, and this Hermit person, maybe you or the Hermit person went inside. Doesn't necessarily have to be the Virgo. It could be you. Got inside and said, "Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. There was too much fighting over here. It's time to go ahead and let this go." To drop these wands. The battle is, it's time to end this. This is a 9. We went from 7 to 9. Yep, time to let it go. Can't hold on to this. It's not working. This wasn't on solid ground. We may have had the money, we may have built the family, and chances are the kids grew up, because this is an older person energy. This is an older couple. King and queens, many of you are older and your kids are big. You've been together for a long time. This is a Ten of Cups. So the foundation is no longer shaky. It's no longer solid. There were some secrets in the past with the Moon card in the upright position. Truth came out, and you are at yeah, look at this. This is a straight story. Some secrets in the past. There were some secrets. There was some fighting back here. Okay? Some fighting, some negotiation, needing to stand your ground. There were some secrets that went on with this, within this marriage, within this union, within this relationship, even business. For some of you, this is business related. But the truth came out, started coming out with the Ace of Swords. You got a blessing from the universe. The truth came out. And you still had the universe still had your back in the situation, although this doesn't feel good. But the truth came out. The sword of truth came out. And you have an opportunity. You had an opportunity to start all over again. Somewhere along the line, you got an Ace of Wands. And that Ace of Wands turned into a 3. New beginning. You started something new over here with the Ace of Cups. Something new came in, and you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for this process to phase out. You're waiting for this process to complete, because you feel free. You feel liberated. This looks like liberation to me. This is liberation. liberation. The Ace of Swords look like liberation to strength, liberation, an epiphany. The wake-up call, wake-up moment to wake up, open your eyes. Over here you got the Judgment. Okay. Spirit, can you give us one card with the Judgment? What is the final outcome? What is the Judgment? Ship turned over. Moving on. One more card. How about one more card? Okay. Moving on and regaining your strength. Yep. Moving on, regaining your strength, and becoming self-empowered, liberated. With the Three of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in. Self-empowerment, empowerment, feeling strong again. The strength of the Leo. This would be like a strength card in the traditional tarot deck here. So you're getting a second chance. You're getting a chance to move on away from the situation that may not be working, and you may be getting a second chance here with the Ace of Cups. This is your second chance of happiness. Because if you're established already, if you've grown money, if you've grown material things, if you've had material gain in your life, if you've done all of this, completed all of this, because the Ten of Cups is actually completion, although it's total happiness. Something new starts after the Ten of Cups. And it's ironic because you're waiting for your ship to come in here, and this is a ship. Your ship is coming in. 3 and a 3. Your ship is coming in. Look at this. This is the ship you're waiting for. The Judgment comes in while you're waiting. The Judgment card comes in. The Judgment comes in. The final decision after the universe, or after you have assessed everything. Then the ship comes in. Then you regain your strength. Your strength, your will, your pride, dignity. And you can begin to have the love that you wanted. Over here, 2 of Hearts would equal 2 Cups. So then the Ace of Cups turns into the 2 of Cups over here. Although these are not cups, these are hearts. It equals the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah. There aren't too many variations within this reading, and I know that this reading isn't going to resonate with everyone, but it will resonate with somebody. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody. Very, very straightforward reading. Not a lot of variation here. Yeah. Interesting. Now with the Crow, the Crow is, you got the Crow card, and this is air sign. This is actually you. Air sign energy with the Crow. During the month of July, you're going to be sharp as a tack. Your intuition is going to be extremely high. Some of you may even have some psychic ability, you know, where it's just more than a gut feeling, but you know, you can actually see things. You can, and be dead on. You can, you know, see images. Crows can be, you know, a crow can sit high. A crow can sit very high and see. Like a hawk, like an eagle. And it's going to sit there and assess everything. So your intuition, your psychic ability may be really sharp. And here, you're holding an eagle. Here, you're coming in as a crow. You know, eagle, long, sharp sight, crow, some psychic ability going here, tapping into your third eye. About this situation, looking further, looking, you know, long and far down the road, looking long and far down the road toward the future, seeing it, not just seeing with your naked eyes, kind of like an eagle sees everything. But the crow, you're looking more with your third eyes, looking far, extending far, and trying to make decisions based upon time into the future. You know, the long haul of everything. How is this going to pan out in the future? And that's why the cups is, you know, pointed toward the future, the Ten of Cups. This is deep. Interesting. And it's like over here, you're watching this tower moment. This is you like standing on the outside of this tower moment, watching it. You know that it's time for it to end. You're watching it. You're watching it happen. Maybe this is even something that you predicted, or that you will predict, you see coming. This is supposed to be something you don't see, but you may actually see this. You may even get it like in a dream or something, that this comes apart. You're watching and you're ready to rebuild. Maybe you've been waiting for this moment. You needed this moment to help you get to the next stage in your life. You needed this end to come so that you could rebuild. Look at the colors of this. Do you see the colors in this ball? I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring it up close. Do you see the colors in this little ball, or this little planet, or this egg, whatever the crow is sitting on, are the same colors in the tower? Look at that. And it might even help to put it like this. Look at the colors of the tower, and look at the colors of the ball that the crow is sitting on. Same colors. And this card didn't come from this deck. These are two separate decks, two separate artists probably. 9 times out of 10 artists are separate, but it's the same thing. Look at the colors. This crow is looking toward the future. This crow is pointing in the same direction that the Ten of Cups is pointing in, toward the future. This falls apart, and it's like the crow is taking the components of this foundation that's coming apart and rebuilding, sitting here, you know, watching, waiting for this to finish so that you can rebuild, you know, so that you can rebuild moving forward. Interesting. But the growth is going to come. You will start rebuilding. You will start rebuilding. You will move on, and you will start picking up momentum. This is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and this is forming a new foundation. Okay, you will form a new foundation from the energies that you've built up within yourself and the energies that you've already put out into the universe of wanting or perhaps needing something more fulfilling, moving forward, something of your highest, something of your greatest good, something of your highest good, something that better suits you moving forward. And this may be also related to the Ace of Cups and this new beginning over here. I hope that just made sense, Gemini. And look at this. The Lover's card is actually your card. Lover's card in reverse is Gemini. You made a decision in the upright position. A decision between your head and heart needs to take place. In the reverse position, the decision was made. You made a decision between your head and your heart. Over here, you're in your head. Over here, you know, your heart is open. Yeah. Now, for some of you, we may need to flip this around a little bit. For some of you, this is the relationship that is going to end. The new one, and you'll choose to stay with your family. Some of you may choose to stay with your family and end this relationship that was started. Okay? Some of you will do that. You will end this relationship you started with over here. And if it was third party, if this wasn't already if this hadn't started already ending, okay, if this is happening, you're in limbo with this because of this. Some of you are going to choose the family and the wife or the husband and start anew, start all over again, start rebuilding, because the old structure is falling apart. So you may need to, start over. Honey, let's start over again. Let's revive our relationship and start all over again. Let's revive our marriage and start all over again. Start building new goals, new dreams. Okay? I hope you guys got that. But this is a general reading, so it's going to mean different things to different people. Now I'm going to move on just a little bit. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini in the month of July? What messages do you have? Truth be told. Okay. Gemini. Let's go over here. I'm going to come to this in just a minute. I'm trying to save a little time here. What actions should Gemini take in the month of July? What actions should they take in their lives? Priorities. Okay. Okay. Truth be told, my nose is itching. Truth be told, this is going back over here to you, Gemini. There is definitely change taking place in your life right now. You have, this is 14. I don't want to cover up the number here. 14. 1 and 4 equals 5. There's change taking place in your life, and you need to be honest. Tell the truth about what it is you want, what it is you don't want in your life moving forward within your relationship. I feel like for most of you, this is going to be relationship, marriage, relationship. For most of you it is. And some truth needs to be told about this. How you feel, what you want, what happened. If you don't need to tell, well, we all need to tell the truth, but it could also be your mate that needs to be honest about something. There needs to be some honest communication, period, between you and the other person. Or maybe you and the 3 parties, if there are 3 parties involved. It doesn't scream third-party situation, because this, you know, this could be ending. This could have, like, really, you know, it could have been, you could have been in the process of ending something already, and the 2 of you are not together. If this is business related as well, it could be business related, and there need to be separation between business partners. These 2 people could be business partners, talking about property and stuff. Not all relationships are romantic relationships. I have a lot of business people that, you know, a lot of my clients, you know, have businesses that they own, have work-related issues. It's not all romantic, and I know that, you know, I'm picking up the energies of viewers, of people on my subscription list, people, you know, my viewers, clients. So some of this is business, particularly real estate. So there needs to be some truth needs to come out, some honesty needs to come out. Yeah. Once you can get the truth out about some change that needs to take place, then, you know, you set your priorities. This is a beautiful card. This lady's pretty lady. Priorities. Prioritize what needs to be done moving forward. Okay? Get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. So you need to set your priorities. You really need to sit. You may need to sit and meditate. Think about what your priorities are, or restructure your priorities. With some change taking place here, with this tower, with this crow here, rebuilding, there's going to be a shift in priorities and what's most important, and there may need to be restructuring of that. With change comes maybe a new set of priorities too, and this could be over here. These cards match. Look at this. This could be restructuring your priorities after you come out of the situation. Don't they look similar? Look at this. This is similar. Yeah. Look at that. So sit down and think about what's important, what's most important, and what will be most important moving forward, okay? Gemini, thank you so much. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, maybe a private reading will. Or pick and choose what really works for you within this reading. Don't try to make all of it fit for you, because I'm reading for so many people. It's general reading. But if you like a personal reading, you can go book at my website, summerintuition.com. That is summerintuition.com. If you need some help with marketing, content writing of your marketing material, then you can definitely send me an email at tarotbysummer@gmail.com. tarotbysummer@gmail.com. Bye for now, Gemini. I love you guys. I wish you all the best. And I will be back in the middle of July for your love readings, okay? Take care, Gemini. Bye for now.